Hey guys, today I will be showing you how to set up the tcadmin Discord Nexus bot. So to start off, we're going to go to System and then click Settings, and then we're going to go down to Games and Other Voice Services, hit that, click on Import, and then we're just going to import our Nexus configuration that we got from the forums. I have mine there, and I'm just going to drag it in, scroll down, and then hit Import. It shouldn't take too long to import. Once imported, we won't need to click save, it'll just be fine to click create a service, and then we'll go to create a game service. We're going to choose the server that's the closest to our MySQL database. So I'm going to hit the master server because that's the closest one to my MySQL database for tcadmin. And then we're going to scroll down, hit on the Nexus bot, and then we're going to read the software license agreement, make sure that we are all okay with this, close out of it, and then click I agree. After that, we won't need to mess around with any of these settings. We just need to click configuration editor. It'll show us nexus configuration.json. We're going to want to input our Discord token and Discord client ID for our Discord bot that we're going to use. So I'm just going to show you how to get that real quick. So if you don't have one already, we're just going to click new application. I'm going to name mine tcadmin Discord integration. Click on create. It'll give me a client ID. I'm just going to copy this client ID, go back, paste it in there, go back to Discord developer, go on to bot, and then we're just going to add a bot, and then say yes. It'll show us a token. We're just going to copy this token and then paste it in like so. After that, we can just click on create, and it'll start the creation process of our Nexus service. This shouldn't take too long. Okay, so once this is created, we're just going to check if it's online by hitting the web console. It'll show us the web console, and we can see that Nexus bot has loaded successfully. So now what we want to do is invite it to our Discord server. So I'm just going to hit this button. It'll show us this Discord authorization, and then we're going to add the bot to a server. So I'm going to choose Solar Sentinels because that's where I want the bot to go into. Hit continue. It'll ask us to confirm that we want to grant administrator permissions to our Discord server for the bot. I'm going to click authorize because I do want to have administrator permissions, and then I'm going to click tick for I'm not a robot. It'll authorize us, and then we can check if the bot has joined our server, which the bot has joined the server and it is online, so that's all great. So now what we want to do is add the tcadmin module to our Nexus service. So what we need to do is click mod manager, hit install, and then it will start the installation process once we fill out this nice little tcadmin module config. So what we need to do is get our MySQL connection string. There's some instructions on how to obtain that right here, so you can just pause the video and go and get your string. So I'm going to get mine real quick because I have it right here. Click on copy and then paste it in. If your MySQL connection string is encrypted, then you need to keep this ticked. If it's not encrypted and you can see the IP address and database name, password, then you need to untick this. And then once you're familiar with that, we're just going to click install, and then it'll install the tcadmin module into our Nexus service, and then we can start to manage our services over Discord. This shouldn't take too long now. Okay, once it's installed, we're just gonna check on the web console that the module has loaded correctly. We can see that the tcadmin module has loaded. We've got some new commands that have been added and new configuration files for buttons. Okay, that's great. So now we can just go to the Discord server, and then we're just gonna want to type login because we're gonna want to log in to our integration to tcadmin. So it'll ask us to proceed. You will have to log into, and then it'll have your game hosting company name here, which will be configured from tcadmin, and then it'll say would you like to log in now. I'm just going to hit Y for yes. It's going to DM me, I'll check my DMs, and then we're just going to follow the instructions here on how to authenticate ourselves with the bot. So I'm just going to do that real quick. So we can just go to game services, and then we can hit on any service that we own on the panel. So I'm just going to click on my Minecraft service, and then I'm going to hit more. We're going to hit Nexus authentication, and this will run an authentication script which will generate us a token to use to log in. So I'm just going to paste that in, and then it will say thank you for authenticating yourself. You may now return back to the bot channel. So I'm just going to hit that real quick. So now that we've all logged in, we can now start managing our services over Discord. In order to do this, we're going to have to link a service. So we're going to type in the link command. It'll ask us what service we want to link. So I'm going to choose my Minecraft server. This will be all the services that will show up will be ones that we own. So the Minecraft server has now been delinked to the Discord server and it's owned by me. In order to manage this service then, we can type in the service command or the TCA command for short. It'll pop up with a nice little menu which will show us actions on what we can do to manage our service. So I'm just going to demonstrate my Minecraft server turning on by hitting the start server button. It's going to tell me my Minecraft server has been started. I'll go back to the panel, hit on game services. It's going to show us this Discord access dialog which will tell us that someone has logged in and authenticated themselves using a token from the panel. So this is just some security that if anyone gets a token and tries to log in and manage your service through Discord, it'll tell you on the panel and it'll tell you exactly who, exactly where, exactly when, etc. So you can hit OK here. We can see that my Minecraft server is running, so that completed successfully. I'm going to try and stop my service now, and then hopefully it should stop the Minecraft service as well. So that should be great. Minecraft server has now been stopped. We're just going to refresh this on the panel, and it looks like it has stopped the service successfully, so that is great. So what we can do now, I'm going to show you how to change the settings for the actions. So we can change the emoji that shows here if you want a different emoji, and we can also change the text here. So if you want to show a different language, we can have it configured to show whatever language you want to show here. Okay, so to do that, we're just going to go back to the panel. We're going to hit File Manager. We're going to hit on, wrong service, go to Game Services. We're going to do the Nexus service, not the Minecraft service, apologies. We're going to hit File Manager. We're going to hit Config, and then TCMA module, and then service menu buttons, and then we can edit our button configurations from here. So what button should I edit? I'm going to edit I'll say the access server logs button, because I don't really like that folder. Maybe I want something else. So I'm going to hit the access server log button by editing the logs viewer button, and then we can change the name. So access server log viewer. You can change it to your language, or you can change it to a different abbreviations of the words, the sentences, whatever you want. I'm going to change the emoji name. I want to choose let's go for a roll of toilet paper. That looks more like logs, right? We're going to copy that. I'm going to paste it here and then press save. After that's all done, we can just go back here and then restart the bot service. We'll go back here to verify that the bot service has started successfully and there were no errors in any configurations or anything. This might take a little bit to load because I stopped it, and there we go. The service was restarted successfully and it has told me that everything's working correctly. Okay, that is great, there's no errors. So we can go back to Discord. So now if I type in the TCA command, we should see the changes. So as you can see, it now says access server logs, and it has the roll of toilet paper there, which to me looks more like kind of a logs type thing. I don't know about you guys. Okay, great. So after we've done all that and we're really familiar on how it works, we can now allow our clients to do the same thing. So we can allow our clients to manage their services through Discord. In order to do this, we're going to go to System, Settings. We're just going to hit on Global Game Scripts, and then we're going to hit Authentication Script for Nexus Discord Bot. All these three should be unticked for you. So to enable your users to do this, we're going to tick all these three, and then it will enable your users to generate their token in order to log in using the Discord integration and then manage their TC admin service. So I've saved that now, and now all of my clients will be able to access this service through TC admin if they generate a token and follow the instructions that were sent in this direct message from the bot. Okay, great. So you've learned how to add the Nexus bot to your Discord service, and I hope that this will be useful for your clients as well to manage their services over Discord, and I hope that you enjoy it. Thanks for watching, guys.